So in every one of these boxes, there is a fully unassembled indoor simulator that I'm about to set up for you guys, and it's gonna be incredible. I'm actually setting it up for myself. I'm setting it up for all of us, but I'm setting it up for myself, and it's gonna be sick. So we're gonna get this underway. I actually don't know what this is doing in here. It's actually fully broken, so I'm gonna take this out of here real quick and we'll be right back. All right guys, so by the end of this video, this thing is gonna be fully assembled and look something exactly like this. But for now, let's take it back to the very beginning, and we're gonna walk you guys through the entire build process, every step of the way, how easy it is. So sit back, relax, get some coffee. I got coffee. If you don't have coffee, you should get coffee. Whatever you drink, but let's get right into the action. I'm excited. This honestly has been something I've dreamed about for a very long time. So shout out to you guys for the support that makes things like this possible. And shout out to Carl's Place especially. More details on that coming throughout this video, but let's get right into it. We're gonna break this thing down, and it's probably gonna take longer than it looks like on camera. So I'm a really big thinker. Like I like think through things before they happen. So like in my head, I've been mapping this out, and I feel like I've actually completed it in my head already. And so I think my process of actually building it is gonna be really simple. But it's gonna be I think it's gonna be about as wide as these two, a little bit wider. It's 190 inches wide. Need to move all these staff bags out of the way. I don't know, I wonder if my heaters have this many staff bags. That's neither here nor there though. It's 190 inches wide, and then the actual like cover portion of it is 123 inches deep. And then the mat will sit just outside of that, so you'll kind of be hitting into the whole thing. I debated where I was gonna put this in here. I was originally gonna put it like up here on this side, and I was gonna put a putting green on that side, but it's just way too big, and also it would look kind of awkward. So I'm gonna have it right in the center, in the back. First thing I'm gonna do is I bought some carpet to lay out so that it's more aesthetically pleasing. So let's get right into it. Just like that, the frame's done. Seriously, that was easy. I mean, I'm actually surprised at how easy it was. I thought it was gonna be a lot more difficult. I think it took us about a little less than an hour, right?
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, I mean, to do all that. The frame is way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. I absolutely love it. I was worried it was gonna be too small. Don't think that's the case. Not in any way, shape, or form. Is this gonna be too small?
Just stand under it so we can get a good reference.
I mean, just to get a nice height reference, I'm 4'11", so there's a lot of room there. Okay, step number 2 is to attach the ceiling panel. So there's gonna be basically like a stretchy screen that kind of goes over the top and then over the sides and back, and it's just gonna look absolutely beautiful. First, I gotta get this thing centered though, exactly where I want it, and make sure my carpet is where we need it to be. Then we do that, we'll check back in. Well, we are almost got the two tops on. We had a little situation where we were slightly confused by how the little flaps work and stuff, so we had to take the top portion off and then redo it. But we are right back in action now, and this thing is looking absolutely superb. A few more zip ties on the top, and then we're gonna put the sidewalls on, and then we will do the screen and then the projector, and then we'll get to the fun stuff of setting the GC quad up. But so far, this has been a very seamless process, super easy. I mean, and the craziest thing is, with Carl's Place, you can do this in any room in your house. If you have enough room to swing a golf club and enough room for, you know, the whatever monitor to be able to pick it up to the wall, you can literally customize any room in your house into a simulator. And luckily I had this big space, so I could get a big one, but if not, you can get a small one, you can get whatever size you want. All right, roof's on, sidewall number 1 is almost complete. This thing is really starting to come together. It's really starting to, I'm really starting to get the feeling of what this is actually gonna be like, and it is every bit as good as I imagined. I just can't wait to hit that first shot. I mean, just quality stuff here from Carl's place. All around, I'm very impressed. The material of the top and the sides just looks absolutely amazing. So we probably got a couple hours of work left, and then I will be setting up the screen and the monitor. And then once we do that, you know, we're pretty much home free. This is exciting stuff over here at Morseville. Just a little bit left on this first sidewall.
Is that what I think it is, coming down the driveway?
We got Chipotle coming right up for us. But we'll be right back in a second. All right, we are on to the final touches of the walls and the top, and then we are gonna be on to putting the screen on. And then after we get the screen on, it'll be the projector, and that'll be pretty much it. I'm pretty sure the GC Quad, we might have to do a little bit of programming and stuff, software and all that, you know, nerd stuff, and then we'll be able to set up and start hitting balls. And the last portion of this video, you guys will be seeing me hit some balls on this thing for the very first time. This process has been so much easier than I thought it was gonna be. It's really kind of foolproof, which is pretty amazing. This is really neat, and I'm excited to get this thing wrapped up. Well, the frame is complete, the screen is on, and it's big.
Here, down this way.
It is way bigger than I was expecting it to be, and I absolutely love it. I mean, this whole situation is just amazing. I can't believe how good it looks. I think what I had in my head and in real life, it's like way better in real life, which is just, I mean, that's always a great turnout with anything you do. But now all we gotta do is hang the projector and then set up the quad and get everything connected, and it's literally ready to go. Total build time, we started at about 11:30, and I think it's 3:45. 3 hours and 45 minutes. And we have this right here. And the last touch, the heavy duty hitting mat. I do think I'm gonna hit a ball, even though the projector's not on yet. So the projector is hooked up. We just have to get the GC Quad all dialed in, which we're gonna do that in the morning. And it's cool because this is replaceable. So you hit off of this all the time, and after it wears out, you just get a new one. The final touches have been applied. I don't think there's any way that would ever be hit, would it?
I would hope not.
Imagine if I just shanked this on purpose for Reddit. I'm gonna hit a ball for the first time ever on this thing. Put a glove on, gotta make it official. That's cool. That is everything that I hoped for. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. This thing is gonna be, I am going to absolutely use the crap out of this thing. I mean, I could hit balls out here for 4 days in a row, and like I would never leave. All right, next thing, get the GC Quad all set up, get the monitor turned on, get the course logged in, the driving range, whatever it is I'm gonna be doing, and we'll be hitting balls on that. So let's move on to that portion. I mean, this right here is just absolutely epic. I'm so excited about it. Shout out to Carl's place again for this amazing setup here in my garage, in my barn, whatever you wanna call it. That just really turned this into the best man cave ever. So I'm gonna hit a driver for the first time ever. We'll go USA, might as well. I mean, If you got it, you might as well hit it. Guys, right now, click the link in the description. Check out the exact setup that I have right here, along with everything else on the Carl's Place website. They have a variety of options to choose from, and remember, they can customize any space to your dream setup. Shout out to you guys for watching. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't already, make sure to do that. We will see you guys in the next video. Let me know if you want to see some speed sessions, some wedge sessions, just anything on the simulator, and I'm gonna make that happen for you guys. We'll see you in the next video.